Good evening. Welcome on in. Welcome back to more Topps Chrome. We've got another round. I believe this is going to be our fourth Logofractor box. I have to go back and double check on that. But we're looking at more Logofractor here tonight. That's the main attraction anyways. 6 packs per box, 5 cards per pack in there. We also got the Mega Box with X Fractors, 6 packs per box, 7 cards per pack in that one. We'll start off with the Mega and then move on over to the Logofractor after that. It is pick your team format, so that's all set up and ready to go on the sidebar. Let's get going, huh? Alright, cool. Bring this on over. First pack up, 2026 Topps Chrome. Good luck, everybody. We'll start it off with Brooks Lee, Seth Lugo, Nick Kurtz, Joe Adell, X Fractor Dalton Varsho, Wrecking Crew Tatis, and Chris Bassett. All right, first pack in the books. We're underway. Sleeve them up. Inserts and refractors, pack 2. Drew Rasmussen, Kobe Mayo, Matthew Boyd, Refractor Logan O'Hoppe, X Fractor Chandler Simpson, and Edwin Diaz, and Carson Wisenhunt wrapping up the pack. Our first rookie. Refractor. And on to pack 3. Well, we got some color. Taylor Ward. Garrett Crochet. Skip over that. Jose Ramirez for the throwback. James Wood. And Cade Horton for X Fractors. William Contreras. And then Aqua should be out of 199. That is Austin Riley. 141 out of 199. Going to Corey. Nice, Corey. Riley's been heating up lately, if I remember correctly, from my podcast listening. Cool. Stick that there. Sleeve up a couple more here. And that is halfway through the box. On to pack 4. Shanuel, Isaac Collins. Throwback is Aaron Judge. Then we have Refractor, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. X Fractor, Freddie Peralta. Shohei Ohtani for big ticket player. And Shinosuke Ogasawara. All right. Lots of refractors, inserts, rookies, whole packet and sleeved up. All right, pack 5. Chase Burns, PCA, Chase Mydroth, David Wright, Brian Reynolds, Trey Turner, Moises Ballesteros. Let's go right into our last pack. Paul Skeens, Ozzie Albies, Corbin Burns, Refractor Brent Rooker, X Fractor McGreevy, and Rafi Devers. And Josh Nixon Garcia wraps up the box. Let's sleeve them up. And then it's on to the Logofractors. Cool. Hey, Brad, good evening. Refractor. Alright, so we got the one color parallel. Seems like we could typically get about one color parallel per mega. I don't think that's guaranteed, but that's what we've been mainly seeing. Chase Burns, I'm going to throw a top loader on that. Alright. Halfway through our break, on to the better half. All right, 6 packs of the beautiful Logofractors. Let's get some good ones. Here we go. Jose Ramirez. Bryson Stott. Brandon Nimmo. Logofractors. Chandler Simpson. And Tatsuya Ime. All right, we'll take a 1 for 2 on the rookies. Pack 2. Andy Paez. Rafael Flores. Andres Jimenez. Logofractors Dalton Varsho. And a Ronald Acuna. All right. 4 packs here to go. Gleyber Torres, Ryan Ritter, and Lawrence Butler. Logofractor, future star Paul Skeens. Almost couldn't see the logos there for a moment. And then Noah Cameron. I'm going to top load the Skeens. Skeens back. Hit a pretty good start. Kerry Carpenter. Spencer Strider. Dylan Beavers. Paul Goldschmidt Logofractor, Wrecking Crew. And Jonathan Aranda, second Tampa Bay Ray. Okay, 2 packs here to go. Let's find some color, find some ink. Oh, and we do have some color. Nice, we got some blue. All right, let's hold off on that pack. We'll move on to this one first. Next break up, guys, is going to be some flagship football. Pick your team. If you're in the dugout, early access, already got access to those teams. Otherwise, they'll be going live tomorrow for everybody else, and I'm going to be breaking that once again live from the card show Friday night. So keep an eye out for that. That's going to be Friday at 6:30 guaranteed from Medina. Grab a spot. Can't do it quite yet, but I'll shoot out the text and all that tomorrow. Here's Will Smith, Caglione, Alejandro Kirk, Paul Skeens, back-to-back color packs. All right, 29 out of 250. Going to Jared. And a Roman Anthony. Very nice. Going to Swatters. I like both of those. All right. Let's top load this kegs too. Now we've got blue Logofractor in this last pack. Some sort of team color match would be nice. Let's see. Show Team Inaga. Jacob Wilson. Christian Walker. Gabriel Moreno. Last card of the night. Michael Bush. Well, that is a nice team color match. That is 94 out of 150. Cool. Going to John and the Cubbies. All right, let's sleeve and top load that. Yeah, a couple nice Logofractor schemes here, huh? Definitely. All right, that's it for this one. These ones are a little quick, you know. Not a ton of packs, like a full-on hobby box or something like that. But let's roll on into the recap. And then, like I said, it's going to be Pick Your Team Football for Friday. Topps Flagship Football hobby box. Keep an eye out for that. Here's our Logofractors from tonight. We had Moreno, Goldschmidt, Aranda, Cameron, Varsho, Acuna, and Simpson. And then the others we did top load. But first, inserts of David Wright, Aaron Judge, Otani, Jose Ramirez, and Tatis. Base rookies. Beavers, Ritter, Flores, Garcia, Ogasawara, and Carson Wisenhunt. And then, lastly, X-Fractors and Refractors, and we'll get to the top-loaded stuff. Reynolds, Turner, Rooker, McGreevy, Devers, Gurriel Jr., Peralta. Wood, Horton, O'Hoppe, Simpson, Diaz, and Varsho. Everything else that was good, we top-loaded here tonight. We had Caglione, Paul Skeens, that's a Logofractor edition. Ime Logofractor, Chase Burns base. Back here we had Roman Anthony, Logofractor. And then 3 different color parallels. First up we had Austin Riley out of 199 at 141. We had Michael Bush, 94 out of 150, and Paul Skeens, 29 out of 250 from our Logofractor box. And that's it for now. On to football for the weekend, and then we'll get back into baseball going into next week. Yeah, that's about it for me. Join the dugout if you want in on those national cards. That drawing's coming up soon. Questions, comments, concerns, though, you know the fastest way to get a hold of me. As always, come join us over on the Discord. That is discord.gg/departurecards. Just type that into your web browser and click accept, and you're hanging out with the cool guys. Hope to see you there. Everybody else, you take care and enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.